Hello YouTube, Tim here, and let me show you what I've done. Flip this around. This is the handle section of the Lothlorien bow. I think it's pretty nice looking, looks pretty good. And it's not complete. And it's only half done since the other side is completely unfinished. So I need to replicate what I've done over here on this side. And then, excuse me, I need to extend the design a little bit down, at least up until this point, till the second bum. But this gives me a good thing to work off of, and I'll show you how I did that. First of all, let's flip it around, set it down. We've got this, the Apoxie Sculpt parts A and B. A is the, I believe, the white stuff, and B is the green stuff. So I have those two here, and approximately a 4 parts green to 3 parts white. Show you, I mix them like so. Squish them flat, and then roll them up. Roll it out, and roll it up. Roll it out. Do that a few times. And you see, look how nice and streaky it's getting. Another time or two, and that should be completely homogeneous, which is what you're looking for. If the two parts don't mix, it's not gonna set. So far, so good. Okay, so you can also just smush it and smear it and, you know, do that. That works too. I just happen to like that method. Once you don't see streaks anymore and it's all homogeneous, just set it aside. You're done, more or less, at least with the mixing part. Now, pinch off a small portion, say that much, just a fingertip's worth. If you wanted to roll it into a ball to get an idea of the size and shape of it, there it is. It's the size of a pea. Roughly the size of a pea. And even that might be too large. I think that's going to be too large. Yeah, we'll see. What I want to do now is I'm going to make these 2 inner leaves. Then I'll make the 2 outer leaves here. Okay, so to make a leaf shape, I roll it to a slightly conical shape. I'm going to be thinner at one side than at the other. Let's see, is that about the right size? That's about the right size. Okay. Just put that right about there. Look good? I'll flip it over because I am trying to match it somewhat. The exact shape of this doesn't matter because you're going to be modifying it a lot. Okay, if it sticks too much to your fingers, just go ahead and dip them in the water. Oh, I should have mentioned I have a bowl of water here. But then rub the water around. You don't want a pool of it because it will come right off your hands and just soak the whole surface. You'd be surprised. Okay, so then I flatten it like this. Now, the interesting part, I take a razor blade, like so. Let me try and get a different angle, get around the tripod here. And since I want a leaf shape, start at a point, cut round, and again to a point. Then just stick the blade under the edge and scrape away what you've cut off. Collect all of that when you're done. Just put it next to the ball and you'll roll it back up and use it again. It's perfectly fine. You can keep on reusing it until it's all gone. That's why this process really only used about, oh, I don't know, not much more paste than I would have put on a toothbrush if it were toothpaste. And the same thing on the other side. Start with a point, now a little round, just cut into the edge, and back to a point. Pull that off. And there we go. Okay, now you can leave it like this. I like to start off, again, wet the fingers. Wrong hand, I guess I should use this one. The band-aid kind of gets in the way. Okay, don't want it too wet. Just want it wet enough. And then just smooth it. And if you have any imperfections that you want to get rid of, like say right there, just smooth them away with something sharper and then rub. There you go. Pretty good. It's actually a little bit too large, just if I'm comparing the two sides, so I'm going to amputate it. I'm going to go like so. There. Close enough. Looks good. Right. Let me just repeat that smoothing with the water. And then, normally I would wait to do this until later when it's more set, but just to give you an idea of what I do for the actual veining of the leaf, I have just a 5/16 inch dowel. This is one of the ones that I was making prop arrows with, and I accidentally broke a prop arrow. So, use the back end. Pushing very, very gently down the center. I roll it like so till you get the level of definition you're looking for. Can you see that? There you go. Then, keeping it angled away from the base of the leaf, I do the same thing every millimeter or so up the side of the leaf. Call it 1/8 of an inch if you prefer. Another reason to postpone this process is because you're very likely to touch this design later when you're applying other pieces, and it would be best to not have to redo this part. It'll look rougher if you do. So just go over the entire leaf like that. You said gently roll, gently roll, gently roll. There you are. Once it's a part of a design like that, it'll look like that. Pretty slick. So I hope that's helpful. It gives you the basic idea. And I hope this has been an interesting tutorial. Applying the designs on top. See, I already blended. I smoothed out these. Gonna sneeze. And of course, if I say it, it's gonna go away. So I've already blended away the plastic, and I painted on top of it to blend them more. Now with these bits of epoxy on it, it hides it even more. I'm going to do everything I can to make it look as organic and natural as possible. But it's a very, very nice looking bow, and it's only getting better. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial was useful. See you later. And if you like it, subscribe.